So, hi Year 7. If you're watching this, you're doing the reproduction topic, and this is a short section about the pomegranate. And the pomegranate is used to be a model of the human ovary. And one of your activities is to consider whether the pomegranate is a good model for the ovary or whether it's not a very good model, because there are some things which pomegranate has and some features which are like an ovary and some which are unlike an ovary. So I'm going to go through the pomegranate, talk a bit about how it grows, and we'll cut it open and we'll take a look inside, and the content of the video should help you complete the activity for the like and unlike parts of a pomegranate compared to an ovary. So pomegranate grows on a tree. I've got a pomegranate here. In the background you can see pomegranates hanging from a tree, but I also want to show you this picture of the pomegranate flower as well. So we're using this to model a human ovary. Of course, the pomegranates grow on the tree, outside the tree, whereas of course an ovary in a woman is inside the human body. So there's a difference right at the beginning. But the flower, you see up here, has petals and has all the regular flower parts where the pollen here will be transmitted perhaps to another plant, and in the background we've got another flower that's already been fertilized. So just like our human eggs need fertilization, so the pomegranate flower needs to be fertilized. In this second picture we can see actually a flower in the middle. This flower here looks like it's either just opening or just closing, and here's a ripe fruit. You can see parts of the original petal have closed over and the big ovary has developed here. Bring our pomegranate back. Now, the fertilization takes place inside the ovary of the pomegranate plant. So when we're looking at our picture, we have fertilization taking place down at the base of these stalks here. There'll be an ovary, and that's where the pollen grains will grow their tube down to, and they will fertilize inside the ovary. But of course in humans, fertilization takes place outside the ovary. The eggs are released by the ovary, and then the sperm meet them in the fallopian tube. So there's a difference there. The pomegranate fruits, these will develop sort of October through to January, but of course in humans all the eggs are already in the female and the ovaries are also in the female at birth. And we look at the pomegranate and see it's got a tough outer skin. That's going to help protect the eggs inside, and of course the human ovary also protects the eggs inside the mother's body, deep inside the body there. Here we have where the pomegranate is attached to the tree, and we of course have our own little belly button where we were once attached to our mother via the umbilical cord, and so all the nutrients that the pomegranate will get will have come through this where it's been attached to the tree, just as we got all our nutrients from our mother through our umbilical cord. So now we're going to take a look inside a pomegranate. I'm going to cut it around the equator. And when we open up our pomegranate, we see that inside we have the pomegranate seeds. Now, of course, there's lots of seeds inside there, and of course the ovary will contain lots of eggs. In fact, the ovary will have all the eggs that a woman will have throughout her lifetime. So lots of seeds in the pomegranate, lots of eggs in the ovary. There's a similarity. But all these seeds are ready to eat now. They all develop and mature at the same time. Whereas of course in the human, only one egg is released at a time. So once a month an egg is released, and that will leave the ovary and travel and potentially be fertilized. So one at a time in the humans, but these ripen and mature all at the same time in the pomegranate. Just in case you're confused by the word eggs or ova, and single is called an egg or an ovum. Now we also see that this design protects the seeds inside, and it allows the seeds to grow inside, just like the ovary in a human protects the eggs inside, and the eggs can mature one at a time. However, our pomegranate tree can keep on producing fruit and ovaries for the whole lifetime of the tree. But in humans, there's a limited supply of eggs, and females normally stop releasing eggs round about 50. It varies, but on average at about 50 years old, there are no more eggs to be released. So within that video, enough information for you to fill in how the pomegranate is like or unlike the human ovary. And now I'm going to go and eat my pomegranate.